Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. Boyinaband has been accused of many horrendous things and many terrible things. Now, you may know Boyinaband from a bunch of various popular and viral YouTube videos that he's made. I even know him from many videos that he did. I think he also did a few videos of yeah, he like he's a pretty big he is or was a pretty big figure on YouTube at one point, collaborating with the biggest YouTube elite, who are the biggest people on the platform now. But these allegations are just allegations and accusations against him. And honestly speaking, people, in today's modern society, we cannot trust faceless victims. This thing of nameless and faceless victims coming out and calling people out and throwing accusations out there and not really coming forward with the relevant evidence to support their claims, and essentially ruining the reputation of men who are in certain cases innocent, because women do make false accusations quite a lot in today's society. And after the fact of the man being proven innocent, nothing is ever the same again. It's the same case with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp had evidence against Amber Heard about a lot of things, and to this day Amber Heard has never seen one day of jail. But let me continue. So Boyinaband is being accused of being abusive, of grooming people, dating underage girls and stuff. There's a whole Reddit post about it, and I won't read out the Reddit post, but there were many red flags to me about this case, essentially, when it came to him. Now, bear in mind that, like, one of the cases was where a 17-year-old girl, I think it was 16 or 17 years old, was dating him when I think he was 21, or I think it was when he was like 23. No, it was a 16-year-old girl when he was 21. Now, from my knowledge, 16 is the age of consent. So, if you ask me, he didn't really do anything illegal, and then he dated a 17-year-old girl when I think he was 23. Now, on that basis, if any man who's an adult and dates a 13 or touches a girl who's 13 years old, I would say yes, you are a predator. You are a predator and you need to be dealt with. But in many cases of this age of consent and whatnot, why is there an age of consent to begin with? Because at a certain point, people really need to give responsibility to these young girls out here who have really bad taste in men. And I've seen it everywhere. I don't understand how women can look at this guy and have sexual feelings towards him. He's not that good. I mean, honestly speaking, from a standing point, he's not really that good looking. He doesn't really look that attractive. So I don't know. Women just need to have better taste in men. There's a certain point in time where we need to hold women accountable for the bad decisions they make in life. I'm sick and tired of women wanting to blame men, or wanting grown men to take the responsibility for their own trauma because of their bad decisions, especially facing the consequences. It's like when a woman dates a guy who is abusive. First of all, why are you dating a man who's abusive? Why are you dating a man who's out of control, who's a recluse, and who? It's like women date men that they vet for and that they consent to being with. But then as soon as the man is out of control, they say, oh no, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's his fault. It's men's fault. Why are you dating, like, for example, there are men who cheat, there are men who are abusive, there are men who all these wrong things with society, and who are not only harmful to themselves, but to others as well, and have very, very, very bad self-destructive tendencies and behaviors. And then it's like, okay, why are you dating men who cheat on women? Why are you dating men who abuse women? Why are you dating men who manipulate women or mistreat women? And then a lot of these men usually have money and have a power dynamic. But then when women use power dynamics, then it's not misogynistic, it's not abusive, it's not anything. This case is really bad, and honestly speaking, Boyinaband is a huge figure. Now, if you ask me, he's a questionable person, very questionable person, and I give anyone that for questioning him out. But like these young girls really need to have make better decisions in life, and stop expecting men to take responsibility for their own trauma. And it's like, yeah. That's basically what I want to say about this case. Right now, the allegations, and he hasn't said anything about anything yet. He hasn't responded. So we will see what will happen. And like, honestly speaking, I don't trust faceless or nameless victims. It could be anyone trying to fish for clout. But this is Controversial signing off. I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.